Welcome back, YouTube. Back with another video today, with a very important video. And I kind of want to just jump off into it. Hold up. Let me run that back. If you're new to the channel, then hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification button and hit that like button. Back into the topic. So today is a very crazy day. This is Saturday, or actually the Shabbat. And I don't like saying Saturday because that name donates the name Saturn, which was a god, a European god or a deity that we should not be speaking in and letting come out of our mouth or off of our lips. So I'll just say Shabbat. So today was the Trump rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is hilarious because a lot of people are just going in, clowning the heck out of Trump because of the low turnout. But there's something else besides, just everybody clowning and going in and saying like the building was half full and a lot of people didn't come, whether it's because of COVID-19 or whether it's because people were just not that interested. Regardless of that fact, this president has a very, very mysterious and very important number, Mr. 45, that people should pay attention to and people should look into and let their spirit, their discerning spirit, guide them into all truth, because that number, his number, Mr. 45, is very, very important and specific to the people of God. Not that he is one of us, but where he stands and what it means to those of us that follow the God Yah, the God of Abraham, our ancestor. So this is very important because I want to look into that number and I want to tell you guys what that means and what it means to Freemasons, what it means to Gnosticism. And I'm not going to break down exactly what Gnosticism is. I'm going to save that for another video. But I'm going to kind of start it off with number 45 and how this president is very significant to the end times. So let me go into just what the number 45 means and what does it mean for so much divisiveness we see in our country, so much hatred, so much uprising of racism. And I'm going to show you what that means. So back to the number 45. The number 45, when you add 4 and 5 together, that number means 9. The number 9 is very important because we have a city called New Haven, Connecticut. In New Haven is called the city of 9 squares. Very, very, very important. That 9 squares is a mathematical square. It's 3 times 3. It's a 3 times 3 grid. That grid, no matter which way you go, it's a row, 3 row of 3s. 1, 2, 3 at the top, 4, 5, 6 in the middle, and 7, 8, 9 at the bottom. It doesn't matter how you arrange the numbers, they always equal to 15. The box is a magic box because it equals the number 15. And again, we have a city that's named after this magic square, the 9 squares. So again, Mr. 45 equals 9 is very, very important when you understand Masonic and Gnostic languages. Okay, so that 9 squared box, that mathematical box, which equals 15, is important because that also takes us to the name Yah. Now, the 10th letter in the Hebrew alphabet, Yad, is Yad, or what we call Y. That's the first letter of the name Yah. The H, Hey, is the 5th letter in the Hebraic alphabet. So the name spells Yah, which is an abbreviation of the name Yahweh or Achaya. You have Hallelujah. So that name Yah, also mentioned in Psalms, is significant to the name Yahweh, or properly called Achaya. So 9, which relates to the 9 squares, which relates to the number 15. But this is also significant because when you look at the tarot card, the number 15, which again corresponds to the name Yah or Yahweh or Ahaya, means in this language or in this card reading, it means the devil or Satan or Lucifer. It is the number of the wicked one. So how does the number 15 or the number 9 corresponds to 15, which corresponds to Yahweh? How can that correspond to Satan? If you understand Masonic language and symbolism and Gnosticism, you would understand that in Gnostic religion, which is where Masonry comes from, Yahweh to them is their devil. They hate the God of the Jews or the Hebrew God. the God of our ancestors. They hate him. So they consider him their Satan. So he will always, to them, be compared or be related or identified with an evil being. So again, the tarot card, which is 15, is the number or the name of Yah, is to them Satan, an evil being. To them, they also call the name Yahweh the Demorg. So in Gnosticism, the Demorg is also related to the name Yahweh. They identify the Demorg with Yahweh. That's the Gnostic religion. Again, I'm not going to do a video or use this video to go into the origin of Gnosticism or Greek Gnostics, which they were basically heretics, blasphemers, and people that basically worship Satan or other gods like Pan or other pagan deities. They did not worship or adhere to the Hebraic God or the God of the Hebrews or the God of Palestine. They were against him, and they were against the Jewish God, the Christian God. And so they associate him with Satan. So again, number 45, which corresponds to 9, which corresponds to Yah, actually corresponds to the Demorg. So you see the hate, the evil, the spirit of wickedness with his presidency. And you see a lot of it in 2020, whether a lot of this stuff is propaganda, whether a lot of this stuff is fear mongering, whether a lot, even the virus, I see a lot on YouTube, people saying the virus is man-made, might be. But regardless of that, of the fact, it still associates with this president, number 45, which corresponds to the number 9, which corresponds to the number 15, which corresponds to Yahweh, which corresponds to the Demorg. So again, the Masons, the Gnostics, they see him as Satan, and their God is the adversary that we actually call Satan. So they worship the adversary. So it's a reversism. So anyway, they are not followers of Christ. They are not followers of the God of Israel. They worship the adversary. And they look at the God of Abraham and the God of Israel as their adversary. So it's very important to keep an eye on Trump. Keep an eye on number 45 because he corresponds to a Masonic and a Gnostic name for the Demorg. And what he brings is tragedy, evil, pestilence, disease. I want y'all to just pay attention to that. I'm going to make another video to get off into that, to break it down even more. But until then, stay tuned, hit that notification button, and we're going to have another discussion. So anyway, like, subscribe, and comment below. Tell me what you think about this video. And if you're a new subscriber, again, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. Until next time, I will see you guys later.